This individual that I'm about to introduce for the 2008 Hall of Fame Award, yes, is my father, but he's much more than that. He's a director of the City of Laredo Health Department, and he has an extensive resume of extensive awards, extensive things that he's done, and I don't say that to gloat. I'm very proud of it. He grew up on the west side of San Antonio, Texas, graduated from John F. Kennedy High School, and upon graduating, before graduating, both he and my mother met and fell in love. And they love to tell the story. You see, my mom was the head cheerleader and my dad was in the band. And my dad couldn't afford shoes, and one day they were at the Battle of Flowers parade. My dad's shoes were falling apart, and my mom saw his feet bleeding from a 5-mile trek of the parade. And my mom's come on line was, "Hector, can I carry your drums for you?" She carried his drums. From that moment on, my father knew that this was going to be his soulmate. At the age of 15 and 16, these individuals got involved with the Raza Unida party. And so at 15 and 16, they weren't too tired. At 15 and 16, they got involved in the life of their communities, and they truly said, "Ya basta, and let's create some new solutions." So they got involved in Raza Unida. They created an organization called Mayo, the Mexican American Youth Organization. And they went on. At 18, when my father graduated, he decided to be the youngest individual to run for school board in Edgewood Independent School District. Not because he truly thought he could, but because he truly thought he needed to. There was a call for our community, and my dad was willing to take that responsibility upon his shoulders because our community had been ignored for much too long. He goes on to St. Mary's University, and at that point, he says, "I want to go to medical school." But see, the establishment here wasn't very catering to the Latino community. And so being involved with Raza Unido, rather than say, "I can't get into medical school, there's barriers in front of me," they looked south and got together with various leaders and said, "Let's go negotiate with the country of Mexico. Quizás allí nos aceptan." Right? Maybe there they'll accept us. And so they met with President Echevarria at the time, and they negotiated and said, "We will come to medical school in your country and give service for every year that you pay for our medical studies." And he did. A young man from the west side of San Antonio who goes to Mexico with his wife and 2 children to study medicine in a foreign land. I want to fast forward to 2 years ago when my dad now has become a doctor. He's a physician. He's gotten his master's in public health. He lives back in San Antonio. He's been director of organizations like Avance and the Center for Health Policy Development, and always been in tune of being a part of our community. And 1 year, the country of Mexico acknowledged him for it 2-3 years ago, and they awarded him with the Premio Otli. And Otli in Nahuatl means path. And the award was given to him because of the path that he created for Mexicanos in this country. The opportunities that he created along the border for Latinos, Mexicanos, US Latinos alike. I want to thank this individual for being a great father, a newly found grandfather, and Baba, I wanted to tell you my grandmother's been ailing, his mother, and I called her today and I told her about the award, and it made her extremely proud. So without further ado, the 2008 Hall of Fame Award presented by the National Hispanic Institute to Dr. Hector Gonzalez.
This is very special to me, one, because of certainly my son introducing me, but more so because of the recognition from the National Hispanic Institute. Ernesto, Gloria, alumni, the board, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for this recognition. It means a lot. Why does it mean a lot to me? We've been talking about tonight recognition because it comes from us, from you, from our community. I think everybody has said it best, and so let me just say it real quickly to all of you here tonight, the wild seers, the young people, because I was your age, and Alco said it. When I was 18, I ran for school board, again because it was my responsibility to better my community. Nobody asked me, we just had to do it. At that time, we developed a new renaissance, a new movement led by youth, And it gets me very, very upset and also saddened when I hear from youth, I have too many things. Analgo and I were in Laredo training the YLC team this Thursday night, and the first thing that our staff said there is, tengo mucho que hacer. I've got a lot. I didn't do the training. I didn't call everybody because school is too much. I don't have to tell any of you because by you being here, you juggle things around. That's what it's about. Yes, this is a special time, but it's because of you. Everybody has said it here, so I want to repeat what Anaco said. Talk to the alumni, talk to the NHI staff, talk to Ernesto and Gloria because they truly are the persons concerned about our community, and you truly are the assets. We believe in you. In this room, I see the future in you. You are the jewels of our community. And so I'm going to leave you with a challenge. I am saddened that our leadership of my age hasn't continued. But I'm also heightened and happy to see that the future, when I look at you, is very promising. That's why this time is special. Not because of anyone who won the election, but because I see leadership and the future in you. So I'm going to leave you with a challenge to take this very serious because we need serious people to take charge of our community. It is our responsibility. It is no one else's. You heard it during YLC. Do you want to lead or do you want to be led? I think you want to lead. That's why you're here. And so I challenge you to start today to become the best of our community. And that's why we're here celebrating you. Felicidades a todos y el futuro está en buenas manos porque están ustedes aquí. Thank you.